So, NBC Universal released their streaming service this week, or officially launched it. There's 3 different tiers for this streaming service. The highest tier is $9.99 per month without ads, $4.99 with ads, or you can just watch stuff for free on the streaming service, just without some of the premium content. But leading up to this service, I didn't really see anybody that excited about it. So I want to go over the service, at least the website, and see how it compares to something like Disney Plus or HBO Max, since I've gone over those services before, and those had a bigger lead up. So here's the website. It's pretty basic. It's very similar to how like HBO Max or Disney Plus has their layout. You have some featured films here, some of the originals that they have. They do have some bigger sitcoms like Parks and Rec and 30 Rock, but as I was browsing this, there wasn't too much that was capturing my attention, other than Jurassic Park, because, you know me, I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. But what's weird about these movies is that, similar to HBO Max, is that when you look at the movie, it has the 15 days left to watch it, which is odd. Also, another thing that this service does is that it has the Rotten Tomatoes scores right below the movie, which sometimes I don't really like because I kind of like surprising myself with a movie. And I'm not sure why they would do that, because if it has a lower score, then people might not watch it. Some of the weirder stuff that it has on here is Days of Our Lives, the soap opera that's been going on for decades, but it only has the latest season. Though, the latest season is like 99 episodes. It's so weird. And here is some of the premium content, which has Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Shrek, The King of Queens, Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm not sure why those two are like premium sitcoms, and 30 Rock and Parks and Rec aren't. It seems kind of random which content they decide is premium and which isn't. Because I would assume that stuff like, you know, Hitchcock would be premium content. Though it does have some of his movies as premium content, and here's some of the old Universal monster movies. It does have some bigger movie franchises like the Bourne franchise, the Matrix trilogy, though that's kind of weird because the Matrix is under Warner Brothers, I believe, and it's not on HBO Max at the moment, so there's some weird licensing stuff with what's on different streaming services at the moment. But I think most of my audience would be interested in animated content, which would be under kids here. And there's not quite a lot. There's some weirder stuff. Like, they have Woody Woodpecker, but it's like one of the modern shows, not the old shorts. And it also has the Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat, which is neat, but I would also like to see the old Felix the Cat shorts, but they're nowhere on here. This one's really weird. It has The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth? Okay. Yeah, there's some very obscure stuff on here, like the Mummy cartoon? Exo Squad, Fievel's American Tales. I actually completely forgot that American Tail had a show. What's odd to me is that they don't have a lot of DreamWorks or Illumination stuff on here. There's DreamWorks Nursery Rhymes, there's Shrek, of course, and I think there's one, like, Over the Hedge short, but, yeah, here it is. But they don't have a lot of, you know, DreamWorks movies. They don't have the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, just only one Shrek. And I'm wondering, why aren't they putting the rest of their DreamWorks catalog in here, since Universal owns that now? Also, this seems kind of random, is that they have a Veggietales movie on here. It's just one. But one frustrating thing about this service is that with movies, there's no way to sort them. Like, not at all. You just have to pray and that you find what you're looking for. Like, you can search, of course, but it would be nice to actually, like, click on some of these categories and sort by A to Z. Because with services like HBO Max, which I'll show here, I can just go to movies and then sort from A to Z. And I can do that with all different genres on the service. And I can do the same thing on Disney Plus as well. I can go to movies, and then just sort A to Z. With this service, I can't do any of that, and they have, like, some sort of collections, like Classic Monsters here, but they're nothing like what HBO Max or Disney has. Like, you can go over here, and there's these different collections that HBO Max has of, like, the Cartoon Network collection for all the Cartoon Network shows. and you can just see them all here. Or with Disney, you can just go to search, and it has a bunch of these collections that you can look at. Like the Disney Channel collection with a bunch of the Disney Channel shows. But I think the weirdest thing about Peacock is that it has live TV channels. You can just go to this channels page, and you can click on either one of these, and it just has stuff playing. Like, even sports. It's really weird. I've never seen that as part of a streaming service before. At least a major one. Like, there's a Hell's Kitchen channel? That's very odd. I've never seen anything like that, and I'm not sure if anybody would, like, use it. And I'm not sure how appealing it is to have a news section on your streaming service and a sports section. I can definitely see it for sports, because there's a lot of people who would like to have a sports section just to look at stuff going on in sports. With news, I'm not quite sure, because, like, news you can just get anywhere. It is nice that it's free, so I guess that's neat, but it seems kind of out of place with the other stuff. But my main problem is that the animation selection is very lacking. So yeah, I just wanted to show you Peacock and what it entails, and it's free, so you can check it out. And you can see if you want to use the premium service or not. I don't think I'll get it at the moment. It has to have something that really interests me. Like if they made like a Jurassic Park series. I know that Netflix is actually doing a Jurassic Park series at a Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. But that's on Netflix, so I already have that. If they actually had the full catalog of DreamWorks movies, and I guess the Illumination stuff too, it might seem a bit more appealing to me, but right now it's not. Or if it had some of the old Woody Woodpecker and Felix the Cat cartoons, that would be appealing to me, but they don't have any of that old stuff. So yeah, tell me what you think of the service and if you've tried it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!